WB Morning Circus, Will Payne, Barry Diamond, and we're talking to a longtime friend, James Lann. He's not halfway to Houston. He's in Houston. James, thanks for joining us this morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, guys. How are you doing?
Doing good. Now, yesterday we were following along on social media some of the activities that you've been doing. You've secured a boat, and yesterday you went out and helped rescue people from the flooded areas of Houston.
Yes, sir. I left on Sunday afternoon, and got a boat. And we Sunday night were rescuing people up to about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday night, and then we got back out on Monday and spent all day getting out there, just helping other people get people to safety.
Now, I noticed there's an app online that you're encouraging people to use, and that's kind of a walkie-talkie app. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's the Zello app, the ZELO app. I think it's 2 L's, and basically it allows you to contact people and also let them know whether or not you've been rescued and that kind of thing, and contact people that are not officially with any kind of emergency response teams, that are just normal people out there rescuing people. Yesterday, I saw at least 40 to 100 boats, and not one of them was an emergency response boat. So it really matters that people are down here helping out. These people would be stuck in their homes if not completely flooded out, and a lot of the elderly and kids and that kind of thing. So it's definitely very important that they come down here and help. The biggest thing, if they're coming down to help, is to make sure that they don't become a problem themselves, make sure that they know how to handle themselves with a boat, and make sure that they come with enough supplies to get themselves in and out of the situation. Lots of gas, food, and water for themselves, to make sure that if they're going to help for 3 or 4 days or whatever they can, that they can still get out of the area and get more supplies and not be stuck here, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is come in and help and then need help yourself. James, what kind of boat are you traveling around in?
We're on a 15 to 16 foot flat bottom Sea Ark. Basically, that's the best thing that you can bring. Anything that's a low draft, that's flat bottom, low draft, that you can get in and out of areas. Sometimes we have to. We're in 6 foot of water over our heads, and then we get up to a street level where there's no water, and we have to drag the boat across into the next set of water, or if we can, or go find people and bring them back to the boat to get them to safety. There's just a lot of different scenarios.
We're talking to James Lann in Houston, helping folks, and about to take out again this morning to go out and help. How hard is it to navigate when you've got pouring rain coming down?
It's difficult. I wasn't born on the water, so my sea legs are a little dry. So, but it's there's a lot of currents. People need to be careful and safe about rushing water, flooding waters, and that kind of thing, because what you don't realize is you could be pushing your boat through or trying to help people through, but huge currents are in the middle of streets at times, and they can take your boat from one side of a road to another in less than a second. So just be very careful.
How is the fuel supply for the boats and safety responders?
There are tons of people down here with boats helping, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them, if you can bring gas and be on the outskirts of the disaster just to bring gas down here, that would be awesome. I know that we are doing the best we can. I brought at least 25 to 40 gallons in the back of my truck for my boat, and a safety reservoir. And every time I do see a place to get gas, we fill up. Which we haven't seen one since Monday. So I don't even know what day it is today, but I think it's Tuesday. But just be aware, be very aware, and use common sense.
Are you taking precaution? I know there's been a lot of issue regarding, let's see, for example, a report coming out, the Louisiana Cajun Navy took some shots. I should say they were fired at him. Nobody was hit, but
Right.
that was due to looters that were basically, trying to get people to stay away from what they were trying to do.
Right.
Have you seen any of that?
We haven't seen any of that. Everybody's been very grateful. We haven't seen any of that, but it is Texas, and we are prepared. We can just leave it at that.
All right, now, what is the response when you do pull up on a house or a group of people that need help?
They want to get in the boat immediately. We have to, prioritize between kids and older people and that kind of stuff. It is a little difficult. Obviously, it tears at your heartstrings trying to do that, but we're doing the best we can, and we have other boats behind us, so we're getting everybody that we can to safety, and we're not going to leave anybody behind that we can find.
Where do you take them after you find them?
Drop spots, and then we're relying on other people to get them to safety, get them to spots. Yesterday, there was a Walmart with a covered gas station. There were 1,000 people underneath it.
Our friends and
for pickup.
Our friends and family across the Red River Valley definitely want to help. What do you suggest, and how can they find you online?
Online, they can find me at just James Lann on Facebook. That's really easy, but I mean, we're doing the best we can down here. But if they're going to want to help, I would say donate to any organization that they can clearly find out if they're actually giving the money to what they need to be doing. Lots of food and supplies are going to be needed soon. If not really bad right now, they need to be on their way because a lot of people have been displaced and a lot more are going to be displaced.
Well,
they're releasing tons of water from the reservoirs, and we're getting words that the levels are rising at 4 to 5 feet an hour in some places.
Well, James, God bless you. Be safe, and we'll be following along as y'all take the boat back out again today. Thank you, James Lann.
All right. Thank you, guys.